Good morning. Hey, welcome this afternoon to beautiful Round Valley, Arizona, where we're getting ready for the Round Valley Elks against the Winslow Bulldogs in varsity action this afternoon at 2. We got about 2 minutes to start. Yesterday, Lady Elks won 9-3 in Holbrook. Great pitching by Allison, some timely hitting in the fifth inning to score 5 runs to pull out the victory. So far on this season, we're 6-1. We'll be facing the Winslow Bulldogs, who are 0-4 to start the season, but they've had some tough games. Yesterday they lost in the eighth inning, 8-7. A couple other one-run games. The only game they've really been blown out was by Page. The first game of the season, and Page has, from what I can read and look at, Page has got a pretty tough team. So we're going to have the national anthem now. All right. As we get ready to play here, Allison Muth. Sorry, had to adjust the headset there a little bit. Allison Muth on the mound again, with Anna behind the plate. Same as yesterday, we got Brinley Hodge at first base. Jalen Wright at second, Lauren Bates at short, and Sky Peralta at third base, with Jalen Marble in left, Macy Soderquist in center, and Courtney Baca in right field. So same lineup we had yesterday. Allison, I was thinking about last night. I don't think Anna, the catcher, had to dig one ball out of the dirt the whole time. Allison threw a great game yesterday. I mean, one bad pitch for the home run, but other than that, she had a great game.
There's a rise ball that didn't rise, is what I was told this morning. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that, Anna didn't even have to dig one out of the dirt all day, so it's a great job by Allison yesterday. Defense, just a couple of little errors, but other than that, the defense did a great job. Let's see if it continues today.
All right, number 5 for Winslow is going to be the leadoff hitter.
All right, and the wind's dying down just a little bit as we start the game. Clouds up, not too bad a day for a little softball today. Here we go, first pitch.
Signal of a bunt. It's going to roll foul, and it does. The girl's doing a good job at waiting for that ball.
And it's a good thing that did go foul, or we wouldn't have been able to make that play. Great bunt, just a little
too much
foul.
spin.
Yep. And our Sky moved in a couple more steps after that bunt attempt. Just a little inside for ball 1, 1-1.
That's going to be in play to Jalen at second. Jalen to Brinley for out number 1.
Nice low roller to Jalen on that. Easy toss over to Bren for the first out. So we'd like to see. Looks like the girls got new uniforms today too, right?
Yes, this is their white jersey they wore last weekend.
All right. And didn't the graphic art design there at the high school do these shirts for them?
They did.
Yeah, looking good. They've done some good work on these shirts. They look really nice. I'm going to have to talk to, see if I can get one of them.
I know they did cut some extra stuff, so.
All
Ball
right.
on the inside, just off that plate.
Yeah, yesterday we were getting those calls on the inside corner. Today we're not.
A little high.
Ball 2 there. But a lot has to do with how the umpire set up. Yesterday the umpire was set up on the right shoulder, today on the left shoulder, so kind of different setup there for him.
That's going to be hit to Jalen. Not able to get the ball, and he's going to make it to first safely.
Jalen dived, tried to make the catch. It's just a soft liner hit right in front of her, and able to get up and make that play. Runner on first with 1 out.
It's going to be number 6 for Winslow up.
All right, let's see if we can turn 2 here with runner on first. Ball 1 outside on that, just a little outside. Wind's blowing in a little bit today. Going to have a little good hit to hit it out.
Foul ball.
Way out in front of that pitch, the batter was. Count 1-1 on our third batter of the game.
Change up is going to be called strike.
Pitch, the batter tried to get it, move her elbow and try to get it off her shoulder, and they still called it a strike.
2-1 count, or sorry, 1-2 count. It's going to be up. Sky moving for it.
And able
Not
to
able to get to it.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allison jammed her on that one, got it on the handle. Unable to extend her arms on that at bat.
Pitch is on its way. Outside.
2-2. Count of 2-2. Starting to get a few late fans coming in. Early in the season, we'll start getting fans as we go on the game. Right now, with it being cold weather, we don't have as many as we usually do.
Foul ball.
Alliston still working that inside pitch, keeping him jammed inside. Batter's unable to extend her arms right now.
That's going to be off the ground. Foul ball.
Still count, still 2-2. Long at bat here for the batter, number 16, I believe.
6.
Number 6. She's fouled all 3 and 4 since it went 2-2.
Nice.
Oh.
Scott. Oh.
Oh, I think he had a
Ask for
bad.
help,
I think
ask
he
for
had.
help.
I think he had a bad view. She was out. She didn't get back in time, but he was behind her. Didn't see that. I think she had her. So
There was no thinking there. Inside
Ball
corner.
4.
They're going to say no.
He's calling them close today. No half inch off the plate either way today.
Something Dan and I always talk about, how you have to make that adjustment to the blue behind.
Yep. And if you wonder where Dan is today, Dan's still had some meetings to go to. He'll be back next week. I'm just filling in for a couple of days. So if you get tired of me, don't worry, it'll only be today.
Number 3 in the box. 1 out. Bunt. Foul.
Trying to advance the runners there. Strike 1 on the batter.
That's going to be foul ball down the third baseline. 0-2 count.
A little bit inside. Skywood just had to touch her base and go to first. Maybe a double there, but just rolled a little foul. Count 0-2 here.
That's going to be high. Jalen moving underneath it in left field. Makes the catch, and the runners do not advance.
Runners weren't paying attention there. They probably wouldn't have been able to advance on the throw in. Low into Lauren and rolled all the way to second base, but they weren't watching. Held up 2 outs now with runners still on first and second.
Number 9 in the box. Strike looking.
Nice pitch there by Allison. Looks like she's starting to find her rhythm here after a few batters.
Change-up is going to be a called strike.
Beautiful change-up there. Throws the batter on that change-up, 0-2 count.
That's going to be into left field. Drop in. First single.
Dropped in. Jalen Marvel's unable to get that. Dropped over third base, and Jalen was able to get to it for a single there. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Number 17 up to bat. Inside.
Really, they haven't been able to square anything up, just kind of putting them in the hole so far.
That's going to be called strike on the outside corner.
Count of 1-1. Still early the first inning, 2 outs, bases loaded. See if our defense going to hold here or hold them without a run.
That's going to be hit to Jalen at second. And the ball gets thrown to Brindley for out number 3. Stranding 3 runners on the bags for Winslow.
Good job by our Lady Elks to come back after bases loaded to get that final out without a run in. We'll head in the bottom of the second, 0-0. It's the bottom of the first. I'm trying to get ahead of myself here already.
Right, we're going to lead off this inning just like we have been with 1, 2, 3, 4. Jalen, Macy, Anna Allison.
This pitcher looks a little slower maybe than what we faced yesterday, so the girls are going to have to be patient up the bat, maybe time that a little bit better. All right, getting ready to throw down here. Ready to start the bottom of the first.
All right, so number 6, Jalen, our left fielder, going to lead us off today.
All right, Jalen went 2 for 4 yesterday, if I remember.
I believe
correct,
so.
Yeah, top of our lineup had 8 of the 9 hits, I believe. So it seems like most of our power comes from and hits come from the top half.
But yesterday was nice because we were able to get everybody had some type of contact with the ball.
Yeah, it wasn't like they weren't hitting the ball; they were just hitting the 2 people. I mean, so I had a lot of contact yesterday. And you can see the bats starting to come around for all of them.
That's going to take time with us getting time on the field.
Yes. Strike 2 there. Half swing by Jaylin.
When
Yeah.
all you're doing is practicing in the dome, it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, Coach Emerald said the first day they had it outside was this week on Monday, so first actually live hitting they had. Foul ball. Foul ball by Jaylin. Way to hang in there. Count still 0-2 to Marble.
Catcher's going to call a timeout.
Must have had his signs mixed up or something, the way they're talking already this early in the game.
First batter.
Yeah, especially when they're ahead in the count.
Brittany, if you're watching, I got it all taken care of.
All right, 0-2 pitch here to Jaylin. And strike 3. Looked like just maybe a little outside. She chased it one outside a little bit. One out with Macy at the bat.
Number 3, Macy Sodaquist.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Macy also went 2 for 4 yesterday with a couple RBIs, I believe. Had a couple of nice hits out to the fence. Line drives.
That's going to be in the gap between short and third.
Nice little poke between short and third. Third baseman dove for it, but able to get it. Macy on first with one out.
Number 13, Anna Ariola.
The dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the
Anna went 2 for 2 yesterday with a walk and a hit. She got hit on the foot yesterday, but 2 for 2 with a single and a double.
Low.
Ball. She's not used to this year. She's been walking a lot after the last couple of years where she's hit well. They're kind of pitching around her a lot, which she doesn't like, but she's going to have to start expecting that. Ball 2 in the dirt again. Trying to keep it low on her. A walk, that means Macy will be in scoring position for Allison. Ball 3.
She liked that one.
Ball 3, got by catcher Macy to second.
On the pass ball.
Yes. Three and 0 to Anna.
With Macy at second now.
Let's see if Darren has her take. Oh, she
She's
got
gonna
hit
wear
again. She got hit again. Hey, it's going to be a baller. She's going to get hit. So runners on first and second with one out. Allison up to bat. Allison's time for a couple RBIs. We do have a pinch runner.
Skylar Hevner, freshman.
Number 10, Allison Moose.
Allison also had 2 hits yesterday.
Allison, your senior pitcher this year. Signal of a bunt.
She drew back, keeping the ball. A little high and outside on that pitch. One note to Allison here.
Runners on first and second with one out. It's going to be low.
Going in the dirt, 2-0.
SWAT sisters, they're not letting them have much at all.
They've been counting a little bit. Looks like they're being careful with Anna and Allison.
Foul ball.
Allison chased one that was just a little bit high on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Allison with the line drive. Right to shortstop. Didn't have to move
No,
for out number 2.
Allison a little bit in front of it and reached for it, and so easy line drive to shortstop there. 2 outs. Courtney Bach up to bat with runner still on first and second. Courtney is short. It looks like it's going to drop. Yes, dropped
It
in no man's
does,
land.
and that's going to bring Macy home.
Macy with her speed scores easily with the 2 out. She was running as soon as it hit as soon as Courtney hit the ball and easily made it home for a 1-0 lead for the
15,
Elks.
Sky Peralta.
And that's what you're supposed to do on a 2 outs.
Yep, nice little poke by Courtney there to bring in the first run of the game. Courtney, another junior, is getting a lot more playing time this year. Guy to short.
Guy to shortstop.
Easy play to third for the third out. So after 1 complete inning, it's 1 for Round Valley, 0 for the Bulldogs of Winslow.
We're going to thank those sponsors. All right, Winslow's going to lead off with their 7th batter.
Yeah, they left first inning with bases loaded. They threatened, but we were able to hold them that first inning without a run. So we are starting off with the bottom third of the order here in the second inning.
Bunt's going to be foul.
They're going to keep testing to see if we can stop the short game, but so far they're unable to get that bunt down, and everything's been foul. That's what happens when you keep the ball inside if you can.
0-1 count. Inside's called strike 2.
Nice pitch on the inside corner there by Allison.
A little high.
Tried kind of a change up there, slipped a little bit out of her hand.
Foul ball out of play.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on her seventh hitter. No outs here in the top of the second. Little outside. She's hoping they could chase that outside pitch there since she's been throwing her inside. Batter was able to hold off.
That's going to be high. Jalen going back. And it's out.
It's a home run for number 8 for Winslow Bulldog. Ties the score up 1-1. The wind died down a little bit here. When we first started the game, an inning ago, it was probably blowing 10, 15 miles an hour, and now it's hardly even blowing at all. Winslow able to tie it up with that home run. Round Valley Elks will have a meeting at the mound after that. Maybe calm Allison down a little bit, get her mind off that one, get on to the next pitch.
It's going to bring up number 18 to bat. Strike looking.
Good comeback by Allison. As we talked yesterday, softball, man, one play you forget about it and move on to the next one. That's all you could do, whether it's a home run or a strikeout or whatever. You just put that behind you and keep going. Ball outside, 1-1 is the count.
Inside called strike 2.
Right on the corner again. Allison's been, for the most part, hitting that inside corner pretty consistent the last couple of games while I've been back here. Strike 3.
Strike 3.
That's our first out here of the second inning with the score tied 1 apiece. Number 9 batter coming up for the Bulldogs.
Who is number 1? Pitch is on its way. It's going to be a called strike.
Right down the middle. She let that one go. Strike 2, swinging there for the Bulldog. Allison's ahead 0-2 in the count.
1 down.
One thing it seems like Winslow's doing just like Holbrook. It seems like they're being aggressive at the plate. They're not waiting, trying to go walk. They're trying to hit the ball.
Inside corner, strike 3 called.
That's 2 strikeouts in a row for Allison, her first 2 of the game. Back to starting
Top of the lineup.
top of the lineup. I think last time she hit it to.
Grounded out to second.
Yeah, that's right. Ground out to second. Little soft roller to Jaylyn.
Strike 1 swinging.
Oh and 1.
Strike 2 swinging.
0-2. Looks like Allison's got a little extra rear and back a little bit more umph right here. Start after that home run pitch. Looks like she settled in pretty nicely.
Strike 3
on the
looking.
outside, on the inside corner again. Like yesterday, they don't like that inside corner. So after 1.5 innings, it's tied at 1 after that home run by Bulldogs.
With that, we want to thank those sponsors. Landmark Homes, Adam Poston, 928-245-6499. 10% of his commissions go towards the organization Sharing Down Syndrome. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, local administrator with the focus on community and the needs of our families. They do have new MRI and CT equipment available. Altitude Hyperbaric Oxygen Therapy at altitude.com. 1-hour sessions that use pure oxygen and below sea level pressure to increase the body's ability to function at optimal performance. It is great for injuries and surgery recovery, strengthening your immune system, and many other health issues. Contact Stacy today. Trail Riders at 928-333-1446. The hours have changed to Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 8, and Sunday from 7 to 3. Farmers Insurance Agent Troy Merrill talk about life insurance and the risk involved in everything we do. Troy is a local great supporter of Round Valley youth and athletic programs. DMJ and PLS Land Surveying with Dan Muth. Modern technology for all your land surveying needs.
All right, starting the bottom of the second here, Brenley Hawes at bat.
Number 24, Brinley Hawes.
Brenley had a nice hit yesterday, driving a couple runs in our 5-run 5th inning yesterday. See if she can keep the hitting going. Oh, time by the umpire as he tries to get his books in order. All right, here Brenley steps up now.
Strike 1 swinging.
Reached for that one, just a little outside. She reached for that. It's good to see our girls wanting to hit also, though, and being a little aggressive. Just a little low. Ain't able. She's trying to throw a changeup. It seems like every time she does, it's in the dirt. And able to get that changeup up at all.
Brinley's going to hit one high in the outfield. Center fielder moving back, catches
Oh.
it, and over the fence, off
All
of the
right.
center fielder's glove for a home run. Brinley Hawes.
Nice hit by Brinley. Wind kind of held it up a little bit, but she was able to go off the glove and over the fence for the home run. Elks retake the lead 2-1. Kind of what happened yesterday. We took the early lead. They came out with the home run. We took the lead right back and just kept pouring it on after that. Hopefully we do the same today.
It's going to bring Lauren up to bat.
All right, Lauren promised me she'd go 3 for 3 today.
She had some good contact yesterday.
Yes, she did.
Low, ball 1.
Yeah, still can't get that change up where it comes across the plate. It's hitting the dirt maybe 3-4 feet in front of home plate.
That's inside. A strike on the corner.
Inside corner. I think this pitcher, she's not as fast as yesterday. If we just wait and drive it, I think we can get some nice hits if we just be patient with it and wait for that strike. Foul
Contact there, foul ball.
Foul ball by Lauren. Accounts 1 and 2. Lauren a little bit out in front of that one. Good eye, Lauren. Just a little bit outside.
And low.
Count 2 and 2.
That's going to be called strike on the inside corner.
Froze her a little bit on that one. Slowed down a little bit on the thing and froze Lauren on that one for the strikeout. 1 out with
For 11, Jalen Rice.
with the Elks up 2-1.
It's going to be a ball.
Is that a ball or no pitch? What do
No,
we?
it's a ball.
Oh, okay.
It's a live ball at that point still. Till
All right.
Blue called time.
All right. If you was watching, it went actually. Pitcher dropped it and went behind her for the ball.
Came back right at her.
Yeah. A little late on the swing there by Jaylyn. Count 1 and 1. Outside.
Outside. Ball 2. 2-1 count to Jalen. It's supposed to be a ball.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Jaylyn got
high into center field for out number 2.
Jaylyn reached for that one just a little bit, got underneath it. Instead of waiting for the ball to travel, she reached for it a little bit, got underneath it. Lazy fly ball to center field. Brings up Jaylyn Marble again, top of the order, with 2 outs.
Foul ball.
Pound that one in the dirt and come back and hit her in the helmet.
It actually hit the bat again. Oh, 1 count to Jalen.
Jaylyn reached for that changeup way out in front of it. Like I said, she doesn't have a lot of speed, so if we can be patient up there and wait for the ball to get to the plate, I think we can hit off her. We just have to have that patience right now. And strike 3, swung through that one down the middle. That's 3 outs. But we did score 1 on Brinley Haas's home run and make the score 2-1 after 2 innings. Right here at the top of the third inning with Round Valley ahead 2-1.
All right, number 4, the number 2 hole batter for Winslow up to bat.
A little outside on that pitch. Number 4 had a single the first time, came around to third, but unable to score that first inning.
It's going to be hit to Lauren at short. Lauren bobbles and not able to make the throw.
Ball that picked up a little late on the throw. Nice pickup by Brenly, but a little bit late. So no outs, runner on first for the Bulldogs.
That's going to be up. Courtney moving underneath it. Makes the throw.
Nice catch by
catch and throw in to keep the runner at first.
Nice catch by Courtney there to move to her
Right.
her right. I had to figure that out for a minute, look at my shoulders and decide which way that was. To move to her right, camp underneath that, and make that catch for the first out. Runner had, like Willie said, runner had a held up at first.
This is number 3 up to bat for Winslow. That's going to be, woo.
A little bit inside, just a little inside from here. So not much, but was. So 1-0.
Signed bunt, foul ball. 1-1 count to the batter with 1 out and a runner at first. 2-1 lead, Round Valley, here in the top of 3.
Winslow's tried a number of times to get that bunt down, just unable to get it down. It's always been a foul ball so far. Close play at first base, making him drive back. That was another close place that could have went either way, safe or out. Either one could have called, but they called it safe at first. Ball 2, one strike count.
That's going to be a foul ball. Nice effort by Sky at third, diving for it and not able to get a hold of it.
If she was 6 foot tall, she would have had that. Just a little, couldn't quite reach that.
So 2-2 count now to the batter. Another foul ball.
Same spot. Just a little bit out in front, both of those pitches. Still 2-2 count here in the top of the third with 1 out. Runner on first for the Bulldogs.
It's going to be high. Full count.
3-2 to the batter here. Allison's got a throw strike here. Keep her off the base path.
It's a strike and it's out of play.
Another foul ball. Batter still a little in front of that pitch. The last 3's been foul to the left side.
I'd throw a changeup. She's already way in front.
The low ball
Low
4.
ball 4.
Winslow gets runners on first and second with 1 out. I believe this is what they had the first inning, and it didn't end up with any runs, so hopefully we can duplicate that here in the third.
Number 9 up to bat. She's the one that had the little blooper over third last at bat. Sign
Foul ball.
on a bunt.
Ball was inside. She tried to bunt it, and of course, when it's inside, when you try to bunt, it's going to go foul. 0-1.
That's going to be up in the air. Sky with it. It's infield fly.
Infield fly roll. Sky still caught it for the second out. Runners had to stay at first and second. No advance there, so 2 outs now here in the top of the third.
Number 17 up to bat. Last at bat, she grounded out to Jaylin. First pitch is inside corner, called strike.
Nice pitch, low in the strike zone for the first strike of the bat. Count 0-1. Oh and 2. Another nice pitch, about the same location.
She's made that adjustment. Brought it in just a tad
Yeah.
to get Blue to call that. Just a tad too much that time.
Try to go inside again, just missed inside just a little bit on that pitch.
1-2 count, 2 down, 2 runners on, first and second here in the top of the third inning. Round Valley leading 2-1. Pitch is on its way. It's going to be a poke into right field off Courtney's glove.
Be at least 2-run score here as Courtney chases the fence.
And we didn't hit a cutoff.
Cutoff is able to make it a third on that, so you had a single with a 2-base error on Bach out in right field as it bounced off her glove, scoring 2 runs for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead now 3-2 here in the top of the third inning. She just kind of stuck her bat out and poked that out there for the single. I want to say this is the one that hit the home run back in the second, ain't it?
You are correct.
So runner on third with 2 outs here in the third.
Inside. Just a tad too much. Ball 1.
Ball 2 a little high on that one. Allison's being careful with her after that first at bat where she poked her over the left field fence.
That's going to be called strike on the corner.
Found that inside corner again. Strike 1. Ball 2, strike 1 here. Ball 3, 3-1. A little too far inside that time and low. Strike.
Strike called.
Down the middle, she was taking that one all the way, it looked like, as the count was 3-1. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch coming up.
That's going to be hit out to left or to right field. Courtney dives for it off of her glove. It's going to bring in 1 run, and the runner's going to advance to second.
Looks like Courtney dove just a little too soon. Looks like she might have been able to get there without diving. Left her feet a little too soon off her glove for another single with an error, I think, afterwards. Is that how you scored it?
I scored an error just because of the premature dive.
All right. All right, so now the score is 5. Or should only be 4, right?
Should only be 4.
I was going to say the scoreboard says 5, but should only be 4-2. Winslow still has a runner on second, though, and 2 outs. Oh, hit by pitch. Bulldogs still now have a runner on first and second with 2 outs. Winslow called timeout, but so for a for a pinch runner. I don't know what goes out to the mound and talk to Allison here.
Looks like that's going to be number 15 or 19.
Hey, I'm old. My eyes are bad. I want to say 14, but maybe oh, they're going back now. I don't know what's going on.
Lisa, 4 or 5?
Four. All right.
She's right down by the dugout. So number 7's coming on to pinch run.
Number 19 coming up to bat for the Bulldogs, with the Bulldogs in front 4-2 here in the top of the 3rd inning.
So we have a sub here. You said number 19? Called strike.
Yes, up number 19 up bat. High strike there.
So score is 2-4. Winslow on top in the top of the 3rd here. 2 out. 2 runners on first and second with the 0-1 count.
Nice stop by Anna there. The ball in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Bulldogs struck for 3 so far here in the 3rd inning. Still haven't hit the ball real hard, just a couple in the hole and a couple mistakes by our defense. Allowed them to score those 3 runs. I think they would have got a couple of them anyway, but might have had a couple still on base.
Called
Strike
strike on
3.
the inside corner.
Nice pitch. Allison's been getting most of her strikeouts on that pitch there on the inside corner. So after 2.5 innings, 4 for Winslow, 2 for Round Valley.
Macy's going to lead us off this inning, followed by Anna and Allison.
All right, let's see if we can get those runs back that we gave up top of the half. Tie the score up here quickly, hopefully. Hard lineup up here.
Macy's Soda Quiz.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I think she just has that walk-up song because she knows how much her dad hates it.
No comment from him this season.
All right, first pitch coming to Macy here.
That's going to be high in the air, right field, moving towards it, and makes the catch.
Running catch by the right fielder there. Macy got underneath it just a little bit. We're still reaching just a little bit for that pitch. Just gotta wait a little bit longer,
Number 13.
and hopefully that comes around as we go along this
The
game.
dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the
Low strike there. Called the strike, looked a little low, but 0-1 to Anna here. 0-2. She chased one lower than the first one. Called the first one a strike, so she chased one out of the strike zone on that one for an 0-2 count. Like I said,
Refocus now.
she was out in front of that one as well. We're just not waiting on the ball right now. Every batter's way out in front of it. Not able
For
to drive it.
Texas. Foul ball.
Foul ball. Still a little bit out front. Waited a little bit, but still out in front of that for still an 0-2 count. Timeout by the Bulldogs here with the count score 4-2 with one out in the bottom of the third inning. Count 0-2 to Anna.
Number 6 sees that the two of them are watching Coach's mouth and comes and stands on the other side.
As they're trying to read lips here, huh? So. Like I said, Winslow's 0-4, but they played some close games, so it looked like they've got a decent team. So far today they have just, I think some unlucky bounces maybe went against them on those one-run games. So back in play now with Anna up to bat with 2 strikes on her.
That's going to be a hit into left field.
Single. A single to left field. She's able to wait on that one and drive it to left for a single for a base hit.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in.
Skylar on first for Anna.
That's going to bring Allison to the
10.
plate.
Allison moves.
Allison got just a little bit underneath it on that first at bat. See if she can wait on a little bit here too. Just wait on the pitch and then drive it.
Allison with the line drive.
Just pokes it over the short field, the shortstop's head for another single. Runners on first and second with one out. With Courtney up to bat. Another courtesy runner in.
Courtney Baca.
Sometimes you gotta close the door to open a window.
That's Ticey, right?
Correct.
All right, Ticey's in for running for Allison. Courtney up with runners on first and second with one out.
Nice bunt. No one there.
They called the foul ball.
How was that a foul ball? He can't see that.
Called the foul. Says it rolled foul. I don't.
This guy's looking right at it.
Who called it foul? The umpire? Or?
The one in the field.
How did he call it a foul if it's out there?
That's not where it was. It was up farther.
He's explained to Darren why it's a foul. It says just a little bit behind the baseline. So start over again with one strike on Courtney. Looked like a beautiful bunt there for a minute.
It was a good bunt.
And no one on first covering. Would have had bases loaded with that one out.
Outside.
Evens the count at 1. Courtney up looking to drive in a run, get us a little closer in this game.
Foul ball.
Ball was a little inside there. Unable to do much but fight off and make it foul. Now trailing by a 1-2 count, she's going to have to battle here. Put the ball in play. Outside again. Pitcher's hoping she'd chase it.
2-2 count.
Good job by Courtney. Oh.
Foul ball down the third baseline.
Just a titch foul. I mean, any closer would have been a fair ball. Courtney almost able to wait long enough to drive that. Count remains 1-2 here. One out in the bottom of the third. Runners on first and second for your Elks.
That's going to be up. First baseman moving underneath it. Makes a play outside in the foul territory.
And got her at third. Skylar still third for the, and got her at third for the third out. Nice play by the first baseman to be aware and throw it to third and get that out. So after 3 complete innings, the Bulldogs are winning 4-2. We've had people on every inning just unable to bring a lot of them across. Winslow's played solid defense so far in this game. Still got to do a little better job of waiting on those pitches. We're still waiting a little bit out in front. Lily's starting her heater up.
Yes, I am. Wind picked up just enough again.
Yeah, always this time of year.
Helps if you hit the right button.
All right, here we go. Here we go leading off the top of the fourth with Round Valley trailing 4-2. Our defense is still the same. First pitch here, bunt down the first base, and out. Nice place beautiful play by Brenly there. She tried to tag her and able to tag her, then able to throw her out at first base as Jaylyn covered on that. Nice play by Brenly on there. Yeah, wind came up, the nose started running, got a little colder, but this is spring in Round Valley.
Oh, shoot.
The wind's going to blow. So. All right, one out here in the fourth. Strike. First pitch is strike. As Lily's still trying to get her heater going.
I turned it the wrong way.
So 0-1. The count here on the Winslow batter. A little high on the changeup, make it 1-1. So it looks like we got, if you notice our outfield fence, they put slats in, so not quite able, a lot of the cars ain't able to see over the fence, so I had to back up a little bit.
Foul ball out of play, and that's going to be, almost a car.
Count 1-2 with one out here in the fourth. See if we can have a quick half inning, get back up to bat, get some of those runs back.
Gonna call strike.
Nice change up there on the inside corner for strike 3 for Allison. So 2 outs, no one on base. Coming up for the Bulldogs is number 6, first baseman. Made a nice play at the end of the bottom of the third there. Outside, ball 1.
No runners on base at this time. 2 outs.
Batter's tall enough that would have been a cross, it would have been a strike, even though it would have been high for most hitters. Oh. Allison laughs at her own pitch on that. Tried to throw a changeup, got away from her. Anna had to show off her vertical leap there to get that as the count goes to 2-0.
Foul ball out of play. That is going to be a car. The underside of it.
Count now is 1-2.
2-1.
2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Anna going out to talk to Allison at this time. Score still 4-2 for the Bulldogs here in the 4th inning. So we do have correct. We do have a JV game later after this one.
We do.
JV won, varsity won yesterday 9-3. JV won, I believe I was told 12-6. So victory for both teams like yesterday.
Swinging strike 2.
Strike 2, swung one right through that one. Up in the strike zone, she's unable to catch up with it.
So 2-2 count to the batter with 2 down. And a 2-point lead for Winslow. Out of play, foul ball.
Nice change of pace there by Allison. Wasn't quite a change up, but slowed the pitch down a little bit out in front of that for the foul ball.
Ooh, just a tad inside.
Give me a cookie, I'll pay you in a minute. Give me a cookie and I'll pay you in a minute. A cookie? And I'll pay you in a little bit. I'll find you.
That's going to be long foul ball out of play.
All right, I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you. I'll get the money to you. All right, dancers are selling goodies for their trip to Disneyland, so I had to buy a no-bake cookie from them to support the dancers.
And Allison's going to get her on the 3rd strike swinging.
Nice pitch by Allison, way to come back after that rough 3rd inning. 1-2-3 here in the 4th. So we'll be heading to the bottom of the 4th, trailing 4-2. All right, starting the bottom of the 4th here. Sky up to bat. 3rd baseman for the Elks. Pitch a little bit outside. 1-0.
Ooh. Called strike on the inside corner.
Yeah. Strike a little bit too far inside. This guy didn't want that pitch anyway. She wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. Evens the count at 1. A little further inside for ball 2, 2-1. All right, let's see if we can time her up. Like I said, we're just out in front of the pitch and able to wait on it a lot of times. Straight back by Sky there. Count evens up at 2.
Sky
Nice
down the
hit.
third base line. That's going to go all the way to the left
And Pastor
Pastor. Sky's going to get second.
going for 3. She's going to have to hit it. And
Is she safe? Woo! So Sky with the single advances on the error on the left fielder.
Yeah, the left fielder kind of got to it about the time it hit the fence and took a crazy hit. Bounced off the fence, got by her. Sky was able to motor around to third for a triple, lead us off here in the 4th. Friendly up here. Friendly last time up had a home run over center field fence for a first run of the game. Let's see if she can keep it going here, bring in Sky.
Oh, she's going to get another one that's high.
It's too
Left
high this
fielder,
time.
though, is coming in on it and not able to get the run to advance.
Sky was indecisive whether to tag up or start going and wasn't able to get back and tag up where she'd come home on that fly ball.
With the left fielder running in the way she was, too, it would have been a close play at the
Yeah.
plate. It's going to bring Lauren up to bat. 1 down, runner at third.
Still got that runner on third that we need to get in here.
Lauren with
Nice
the ball
hit.
hit right up the middle. Second baseman dives for it, but not able to make the play. Single for Lauren.
Nice hit by Lauren up the middle. Little poke to bring in 1. She tried to throw her out as she rounded first. She came back, able to dive in safely. Score now 4 for Bulldogs, 3 for the Elks. Jalen right up to bat. Lauren on first with 1 out here in the 4th inning.
Foul ball out of play.
Looks like she reached a little bit for that one. Hit off the end of the bat, make it foul. Count 0-1.
Bunt, and it's going to be foul. 0-2 count to Jalen.
0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. We have Lauren on first base for the Elks. Right up to bat.
And she hits it.
Able to get the lead runner.
Fielder's choice.
Able to get the lead runner Lauren at second. Jalen's on at first on the fielder's choice. As second baseman went to second with that play to shortstop who was covered. Top of the line up here with Jalen Marble up to bat. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Little high, Jalen's trying to steal and makes it easily. Looks like the kind of caught the infielders by surprise there. They weren't ready to cover second, and short catcher had a kind of double pump to get it there.
So now Wright is in scoring position with Marble in the box with an 1-0 count. 2 down. On the outside corner, that's going to be a swing and a miss.
Evens the count up at 1 for Jalen.
A quilt? Joel, will you run and grab the other blanket out of the truck?
Pitch on the way, a little bit outside. Oh, call it a strike. It
Oh,
was
did he on the
Yeah.
last second?
Yeah, it looked a little outside, but he called it a strike. Jalen's behind the count 1-2 now. She's going to have to expand her strike zone a little bit, protect.
Foul ball.
Nice play by Jalen just to foul that one off, as that was outside as well.
So they continue to pitch her on the outside corner. She's only about halfway in the box.
Just she needs to make that
Just a
adjustment.
little
then.
adjustment up a little closer
Move
to
it
that
up a little bit. Yep.
box. 1-2 count. Runner at second.
Looks like the same spot.
Foul ball, out of play.
After falling behind, she's fouled the last 2 pitches off. Nice job by Jaylyn to stay alive here. As a Elks still trail by 1, 4-3. Rights on second.
High ball 2. 2-2 count. Foul ball.
She was outside protecting the outside part of the plate. Doing a good job of protecting that now after she's got the 2 strikes on her. Count remains at 2-2.
Foul tip.
Foul tip in the glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So Elks do score 1 run as Bates brings 1 across the plate on her single up the middle. So the score after 4 complete innings is 4 for Bulldogs and 3 for the Elks.
Right, so number 3 up to bat for Winslow.
All right, it would have been nice if they would have started this game about 11:30. The sun was out. It was nice at 11:30. Clouds kind of came in, a little breeze this afternoon. Start the 5th inning with the Elks trailing by 1, 4-3.
Out of play.
Foul ball. And I see a bunch of our junior high softball players here watching this game, hopefully getting some tips and hopefully wanting to play in the next couple of years.
Bunt. Foul. It's going to bring the count to 0-2.
Yeah, we lose a few seniors this year again, but we've got some good players coming up, even in the junior varsity and then the junior high level, that I think will be able to fill their shoes again.
It's going to be high. It's going to come out of play.
Go out of play. Hopefully we can just, last few years have been good. Hopefully we just keep this program going and not fall off at all as we go through the next 10, 15, 20 years even. Always be competitive, always be there. Vying for a state championship would be nice.
High ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes. As we start here at the bottom of the 5th, top of the 5th. Ball 2, high again. 2-2.
That's going to be hit into left field.
Over
It's going to be
Jalen's
over
head.
Jalen's head.
For a double. Looked like that ball fooled Jaylyn a little bit. She took a step in before she went back and ended up going overhead for the double. So nobody on base, nobody out with runner on second.
First pitch to the batter, she signs bunt. It's going to be foul. Not a foul. I heard the sound. It must have been off of Anna's glove.
Yeah. Strike one. Strike two, foul tip. All right, 0-2 here. Be nice to have a strikeout here with the runner on second, no outs. Let's see if Allison can get it. Just a little outside.
So 1-2 count to the batter. Runner at second, no outs here in the top of 5. It's going to be hit back to Allison. Over to Brindley for out number 1.
Allison gets the sure out at first. Runner advances to third. So 1 out, runner on third at this point. Allison might have been able to get her at third, but she wanted to make sure she got 1 out anyway. So she went to first.
Smart play.
Yep. Yeah, still got a few innings left to play, so. A little bit inside and low. Ball 1.
Pitch is on its way.
Oh.
It's going to be between Sky's legs at third. It's going to score the run and bring
the runner in. Single. I don't know if a single or error. It was hard hit. Sky wasn't able to get down to get to it. As the runner makes it to first and 1 home, scores 5-3 for the Bulldogs. Like I said, I hate to call that one. I don't know whether to call that a hit or an error because it was hard hit. She wasn't able to get to it.
Oh, my heater just went out.
All right. I have conference on the mound back into play here. Bulldogs had runner on first with 1 out.
Foul ball. Comes over.
Crawl over the fence, land right next to us. Count 1-1. One and 2.
Foul ball out of play.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the top of the 5th with Bulldogs up by 2. Runner on first base. Ooh, looked pretty good.
Outside.
Looked good. Yesterday with the umpire being on the other side, that would probably been a strike.
He's called one of those so far.
Yeah. So count 2-2.
That's going to be a little dribbler to third. Sky got it. Pulls her off the base at first.
Sky looked at second, see if she had a play, and by the time she went back to first, had to hurry her throw a little bit, threw a little bit high for the error there, and runners in first and second. With 1 out here. Aaron saw something at home plate he didn't like.
She was out of the box, he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Non-contact.
And umps say they didn't see it, so runners are safe. One on the count here with runners on first and second, one out here in the fifth. First pitch is a strike to number 18. Blew it right by her on that pitch.
You have me all confused. You said 1-0 here.
Hey, I probably had everybody else confused too, man.
Like they haven't even thrown a pitch yet.
I knew it was going to be a strike.
Except for you called 1-0, which is a ball.
Hey,
0-2 count to the batter. One down. Runner at first and second.
just letting people know that I do make mistakes once in a while.
Just confusing me, that's all. And Allison's going to get the strikeout for out number 2.
3 in a row right down the middle. Able to strike her out for the second out. Runner still on first and second. 2 outs here in the fifth.
So Allison's pitch count a little higher today. 101 so far
In the fifth.
in the fifth.
And yesterday she only ended up with 100 and something after 7.
Strike called on the outside corner.
Nice pitch by Allison on the outside corner. Keep the batter's eyes moving. Able to guess where that ball's coming.
Foul ball.
Allison had 0-2 in the count.
Oh, 2 count, 2 down, 2 on. 2-run lead for Winslow here in the top of the fifth. Allison coming at her. Foul ball out of play. Nice catch by the he's got 2 foul balls up there.
Way to get in the game there. Still 0-2 count.
It's going to be inside.
They hit her.
They're going to say it hit her, dead ball.
Bases makes the bases loaded still with 2 outs. Grazed her in front of her foot there. So it looks like this is a new batter. Haven't seen her, have we?
We have. This is the leadoff batter.
Oh, leadoff batter again. Okay. Short timeout while they get some balls into play. Been fouling a lot of them off lately, trying to get to them.
So 2 down, bases loaded. Leadoff batter up to bat.
Strike
Called
1.
strike on the inside corner.
Our defense needs to buckle down here with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the fifth. Don't want them to get any more runs here and get any bigger lead than they already have.
That's going to be a foul ball off the batter's foot.
And she's down on the ground. In a little bit of pain here as we have a timeout as the coaches slowly walk to her. Looks like
Right in the shin.
Yeah, it looks like it's in front of her shin there. She's smiling, so she must be okay. All right, back on. I want to say it counts 0-2.
It is.
All right.
That's going to be up.
Little between Anna and Sky, neither one were able to get to it. Count remains 0-2.
It looked like Anna was going to dive, and I think she was worried about running into Sky's legs.
So still bases loaded. Top of the fifth, 2 out. 2 strikes on the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs, number 5. A little high. Count 1 and 2. Not by much, but just a little high. Error there on the throw as they score 1. All right, score now 6-3. So I don't know who that error was on. Little throw, but to her, so I don't know how they're going to mark that one. Strike 3 there. So they do get 1. 2 runs that inning, which makes the score 6-3.
Is that a called strike or swinging?
Call strike. Call strike on the inside corner.
Thank you.
So after 4.5 innings, 6 for the Bulldogs, 3 for the Elks. And I think we have Macy, Anna, and Allison up to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Time for us to get some runs. In the bottom of the 5th, while Lil tries to hook up her heater again. Says her legs are a little cold. Wind is blowing a little bit from the north, so it's a little chilly this afternoon. So as we start the bottom of the 5th, Macy steps in the batter's box here. No out. Start of the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Macy's high and outside for ball 1. All right, getting ready for the second pitch here. Also ball low in the dirt. Macy's ahead in the count 2-0. As she tries to start off the bottom of the 5th here, try to get us some runners in scoring position so we can tighten up this ball game a little bit here in the 5th. Strike down the middle. Macy's taking that one all the way. 2-1 now. Change up. Macy tried to wait, wasn't able to quite wait long enough. Fouled that off. Count now 2-2.
All right, I'm ready now, finally.
All right. Got your legs warm, ready to go?
Yes.
All right, 2-2 on Macy. As we start the bottom of the 5th.
Right back up the middle at the pitcher.
Pitcher did a little dance as that came by her. Macy able to send up the middle for a single. First run of the inning on base with Anna up to bat here.
Number 13, Anna
The
Ariola.
dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the back and they twisting up on that.
Right, I think maybe a steal by Macy here with her speed. We'll see if that happens.
Oh.
Change up across. Anna didn't offer at it. Strike one.
Ooh, right back up at the pitcher. It's going to be a single.
Another single, two singles right back up the middle. Going to have the pitcher flinching if we keep that up. Both of them, one at her feet, one at her head for two singles. Runners
And
on
brings
first, second.
Anna, or Allison up to bat.
White folks, gangsters in the club, hey baby.
Runner in scoring position with Macy on second. Here for Allison.
Allison with the high fly ball.
Short though.
It's going to be short. Left fielder in for it. Makes the catch. Holds the runners.
Allison a little bit in front of that one. Hit it up on the handle for the easy fly ball. So one out now with runners still on first and second with Courtney up to bat.
Number 8, Courtney Baca.
Sometimes you gotta close the door to open a window.
One down, 2 runners on. Bottom of the 5th. It's going to be a strike. Looking.
Pitcher's starting to get that change up across for strike now in the later innings.
It's a little higher in the zone, so the girls aren't biting on it.
Yep.
Foul ball. Oh, 2 count to Courtney.
Called the foul. I didn't hear it hit the bat, but no, it hit the ground, but I didn't see it hit the bat on that. But they did call a foul, so runners had to go back. 0-2 count here to Courtney.
Outside. Ball 1, 1-2 count.
Right, I noticed that time they didn't send a runner in for Anna.
Courtney with the line drive right to the shortstop.
Nice poke by Courtney. Just shortstop happened to be in the right spot there. I mean, she hit it hard, just right to her.
It's going to bring Sky up to bat with 2 down.
All right, got the first 2 of the inning on base. Hate to leave them there without scoring at least one of them. So let's have Sky deliver here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Strike 1 swinging.
Sky steps in again, trailing 0-1 in the count.
There it is. That's going to be a
base
hit into left field. Macy with her speed's going to come around third.
Easily.
And Sky with the RBI.
Nice little poke by Sky over the third baseman's head, so we get one of those runs back and have runners at first and second still with Bentley up to bat.
Number 24, Brindley Hodge.
Last night it was the 5th inning when we finally exploded for 5, so hopefully here in the 5th we can add on a few as well. Get this score tied up or take the lead.
Brindley's with
Slow
the little
roller.
poker.
Gonna be
Just one step short.
little roller to third base. Third baseman able to get it and throw Brindley out at first. So we leave 2 on, but score 1 run here in the 5th inning. Score is 6 for the Bulldogs, 4 for the Elks as we head to the top of the 6th.
I'm going to leave audio on and we're going to visit for a second, but I'm going to let those sponsors roll across the screen. I want to thank those sponsors for your contributions this season, as well as for the silent partners that we have. Thank you for your sponsorship so that we are able to do this every game here in the spring season. Make sure that you're hitting the like, subscribe, and share button so that way your friends and family can watch, as well as making sure that you're notified when Let's Go Elks is live. The boys will be live tomorrow from Miami. They will have the mobile unit there in Miami, so you'll be able to watch. They will be updating the score on the stream comments. So there won't be audio other than the game action, but the score will be updated on the comments.
And what time is that game? Is it 2, I think?
I think it's at 2.
Yeah, JV plays at noon and varsity at 2 tomorrow.
So if you hit that subscribe button, though, you'll be notified. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It will pop up as a notification on your phone.
So if you're at work and have nothing to do, listen to the game. Just don't let your boss know.
Most of the bosses won't care around here.
All right. So let's see.
Moving into the 6th inning.
Yeah, let's see if we can get it 3 up and 3 down here.
Every time that walk-up music starts, I think it's the national anthem starting.
Oh, their walk-up music in their dugout.
That's going to be high. Courtney's coming up underneath it.
Camps underneath it for the out. Good job by Courtney with the out for the first out of the inning. On that high fly to right field. All right, first baseman number 6 up to bat for the Bulldogs.
Strike on the outside corner. Called.
Nice pitch by Allison. Change it up a little bit, moving in inside and out.
Could tell it got a little chilly. All the cars are behind us now instead of in the outfield.
But there's a pretty good crowd. I mean, outfield's full, the infield's full. Good crowd watching today. Little poke out to Jalen Marble with the out. Catch by Jalen in left field this time for the quick 2 outs. So 2 outs now. Number
3.
Number 3. Couldn't see with her hair covering up her number, but number 3 for Winslow steps in the batter's box. We need a quick inning here.
This is the pitcher. That's going to be high and out of play.
Over back of us. Owen on the count to the pitcher here as Allison gets ready to deliver.
Inside, foul ball. 0-2 count now. With 2 down, no runners on.
All right. See if Allison can put her away here at 0-2 with 2 outs. Get out of this inning quickly. Get us back up to bat.
That's going to be.
Yes.
I was like, oh no, she's not finding the base.
On the drop, the third called strike, but able to pick it up and throw out to Brenly at first for the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 inning for the Round Valley, which is what we needed. I don't know if we've had one of those before today. So it's nice to have one. Only trailing by 2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
2 more opportunities for your Lady Elks here to get some runs in. We've had runners, just not able to bring multiple around at once.
Yeah, I think we've had, just like Winslow, I think there's been people on base almost every half inning. Just usually 1 or 2 we leave on base just to get that timely hit here as we go in the bottom of the 6th. You know, today spring break starts, so I don't know if they got spring break fever or whatever, ready to go hit spring break or what, but it don't look like they're quite as crisp as they were last night.
So Round Valley has left 6 on base Winslow has left 7.
Yeah, so been runners on base all night, all afternoon. Just both teams have left stranded many runners out there. Wind's blowing in, straight in from center field. As you look out the flag, it looks like we have Lauren up to bat. Lauren Bates up to bat to start the bottom of the 6th. Last at bat, Lauren had a nice single up
Number
center.
7, Lauren Bates.
All right, Lauren's getting in the batter's box now, ready for the first pitch as we start here. First pitch just a little high and outside for Lauren for ball 1. This will be our next home game won't be for 2 weeks from today, I think.
Correct. We'll play Thursday and Friday 2 weeks from today.
Yep.
Back to region play at that point.
Yeah, we have 4 or 5 games that week, but the first couple are away and then home after that. So once after spring break hits, then we get busy with ball games.
Let's Go Elks. We'll bring you live action from Tolleson next week. The Lady Elks will be driving down for the West Valley Invitational. They'll play on Thursday at noon, Friday at 2 and 4, and then bracket play will be on Saturday depending on standings. So again, hit that subscribe button so that way you'll be notified when we go live.
That was ball 3 on Lauren, as the last 2 have been in the dirt. 3-0. Strike down the middle as Lauren takes that one. All right, 3-1 now. Now she's ready. As Coach Emerald always has them, seems like 95% of the time has them take on a ball 3-0 count.
Lauren hits to the left, third baseman. She bobbles it, and Lauren's going to be safe. She's going to reach on air.
Way to run that out. Didn't get too far away from third, and Lauren was able to leg that out, get on first, get us a runner, start the inning on with Jaylyn Wright come to bat with no outs.
Jaylyn Wright.
All right, Jaylyn Wright steps in the batter's box.
That's going to be high. First baseman in foul territory makes the catch.
Jaylyn reached for that one, looked like a little outside. She reached for it and just able to pop it up and not drive it anywhere for the first out. Lauren had to stay on first base. Marble up to bat now. With one out here in the 6th.
Outside ball 1.
Nice eye by Marble. Last time at bat, it seemed like they had a couple of those outside there called strikes. Nice of her to be patient with those outside pitches.
Ball in the dirt.
Lauren down to second.
Lauren is going to be safe. Missed the ball. The ball is missed by
shortstop. It would have been a close play.
It would have been.
Don't know if she'd been safe or not. The catcher bobbled it, and Lauren went to second. It would have been close if the shortstop wouldn't have bobbled that, but we do now have a runner in scoring position. Count 2 balls and no strikes. On the scoreboard it says the other way, but it is 2 balls and no strikes.
It's the first home game of the season.
Yes.
We actually had to find batteries. Ooh,
oh,
nice hit by Jaylyn Wright. Line drive.
She's able to come around and score. Jaylyn Marble able to go to second on that poke, on that little stick to left field. Brings us within 1 at 6-5 with Macy at batter's box with still a runner on second base. Macy up.
Number 3, Macy Sodaquist.
1 down.
Opportunity here for Macy to tie up the score with the base hit. The pitcher steps off the pitcher's mound. Didn't like what the coach gave her as the pitch there.
Macy with the bunt.
And
Gonna be foul.
Macy tried to bunt herself on with her speed. A lot of times she can. Nice to have the speed at the top of the lineup where we can play a little small ball if we needed to.
Low.
Low,
Marble chooses to retreat back.
which was a really smart decision.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, only got by catcher by a couple of, maybe a foot, and able to quickly get it and throw it to third. Marble would have been a sitting duck if she would have kept going to third base. So count 1-1 to Macy.
That's going to be a pop fly to the second baseman.
And that makes the second out of the game, of the inning, with Marble still at second base. 2 outs with Anna coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Anna Ariola.
The dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the
So they're going to intentionally walk Anna, and she's disgusted by it. But they're going to
You can
intentionally
tell
walk
by
it,
the look
yeah.
on her face.
They're going to intentionally walk her, so we do have 2 runners on base at this time with 2 outs with Allison up to bat. Allison just needs to get a hit, prove them wrong that, hey, don't matter who comes to bat, we're going to get the run in. So
Number 10, Allison Moon.
now with runners on first and second, Allison up to bat for her to deliver right here. As a pitcher, nothing better than bringing
Stay on top of it, Allison.
nothing better than bringing the runs to tie or get ahead in the game as you're
Prove
the
him wrong
pitcher.
right here, Allison.
Allison just been a little in front of the ball, just needs to wait just a little bit this time. Drive that ball somewhere, bring those runs in.
Right
There you
back.
go.
Nice line
base hit
drive.
right
That's
the
going to
middle.
bring 1 home.
So nice job by Allison after that intentional walk to Anna to hit it right back up the middle to bring Jaylyn Marble in to tie this game up. I'm just getting tongue-tied. Yeah, I just get a little tongue-tied here after that. It's nice to see him deliver in the clutch and tie the game up after it was behind by 3. So
8, Courtney Baca.
A little later this inning than yesterday,
Yeah.
but bringing it around.
yep. So now we have Courtney up with 2 outs with runners on first and second still. It looks like we have pinch runner at first base for Allison.
Courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner.
It's number 5.
Had her take a jacket off, make sure she was number 5. I wish they have both numbers on both of them.
Some of them are not the right number.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
you don't see them ever wearing their jackets
All right,
during an actual game.
there we go. Now Courtney up to bat. No count yet. It's tie score. Oh, got runners at second and third now after that wild pitch by the pitcher. Bounced underneath Courtney's feet there, so ball 1. All right, 2 runners in scoring position for Courtney. Little poke will bring in 2 for her.
It's going to be outside.
Just a little outside high, 2-0.
Man, if we could get something down the right field line.
Oh, a little
pop
high.
fly. Second baseman moving
Capped
underneath it.
And 3 outs. Pop fly to second base by Courtney. No run score on that. So after 6 complete innings, the score is 6-6 in the 6th inning. Head to 7 with the tie score.
Well, your Lady Elks able to put some runs on the board that inning. It's good to see. Good to see Allison making them pay for the intentional walk before her.
That is right. It's always nice to, as a hitter, to get up after somebody's been intentionally walked and deliver.
First pitch, too.
So our infield's still the same with Brenly at first, Wright at second, Bates at short, Peralta at third, with Marble, Soderquist, and Bach in the outfield. Allison still on the pitching mound with Anna catching.
Last chance for both teams here.
Well, unless we go extra.
True.
Never hurt.
But the last chance to pull ahead.
I'm always up to a little extra softball or baseball.
Well, with the cloud cover, though, we're not going to give JV much time today.
That is true. You want JV to want them in there also. It'd be nice to hold them right now, 3 up, 3 down, and then get up and score a quick run or two and get this game over with here in the 7th. Nice throw down there as they throw it around the horn to start here, getting ready for the 7th. This is good. Just do this.
Got the heat. It radiates off the top of the bottom of the table.
All right, stepping in for the Bulldogs is number 9, as Brenly's getting her jacket on as it's getting a little chilly out here. So, ready to play now.
First pitch. It's going to be foul.
Pitch is on
Coach jumped right into it.
Pitch was on the inside of the plate, able to foul that off, but strike 1 for number 9 for Winslow. Allison quickly getting ahead in the count.
It's going to be up. Marble with the cradle catch.
Nice catch by Marble out in left field as she had to change direction a little bit toward the end. I don't know if the wind was carrying her or what, but she had to change direction toward the end, catch that for the first out of the inning.
One down with number 17 up to bat. Strike looking.
Right down the middle with that pitch by Allison.
High, but she swings.
Strike 2. A little high in the strike zone, but across the middle of the plate. She swung, that's a new word by Anderson Dictionary. Strike 2.
That's going to be up. Right moving over. Makes the diving catch. Is right at second base. Catches it behind Brenly at first for out number 2.
That was a beautiful catch there by Jaylyn as she stretched out and got it just as it was ready to hit the ground. Beautiful play by Wright on that. There was no way that either first baseman Brenly or right fielder was going to get that. So Jaylyn ranged far to her left to get that. So 2 outs here.
2 outs with number 8 up to bat. She's the one that homered in the first at bat and then reached the second and third at bats on an error. That's going to be out of play.
All right, 0-1 here with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Just a little high there.
High.
Count evens up at 1.
One count, 2 down. Tied game here. It's going to be a called strike.
Inside corner again. From here, it does look like it was across the inside part of the plate. So Allison's ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a little high, same spot, just up a little bit. Evens the count out at 2.
It's going to be up, pop up. Brindley underneath it. 3 up, 3 down.
Nice job by our defense the last 2 innings and by our pitching on the 6th and 7th as they went 6 up, 6 down the last 2. So bottom of the 7th, score tie. Just need 1 to win here.
And we got Peralta, Hawes, Bates, Wright. And then back to the top of the lineup.
Well, the last inning, that bottom of the lineup started us off, got on base, and helped us get back to where we are now. So they delivered last inning. Let's see if they can deliver 2 innings in a row, which I know they can do.
Yeah, we started with Bates last inning. Bates, right?
Yep.
Oh. Alrighty, so last chance here before we'd have to go into extra innings for your Lady Elks. We are the bottom 4 batters in the lineup.
Bottom 3, right? And then
4.
Oh, okay, bottom 4. All right, you're right. Same. It looks like we still have the same pitcher out there for the Bulldogs, and it seems like we're starting to slow our bats down a little bit, time it up a little better. The last couple of at bats we've had.
Find the timing.
Yep.
Pitcher's at 91 pitches.
All right, with Peralta up to bat here at the bottom of the 7th.
Right, Sky's going to lead us off here.
Sky Peralta.
6-6 game in the bottom of the 7th.
All right, Peralta steps in the batter's box here. We start the bottom of the 7th.
Seems like every inning it's a little slower.
Yep.
And a little slower. Ooh, she's on that.
Just swung over the top of it, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
For strike 1. Yeah, sometimes where I'm sitting, I can't quite see with the umpire where he is.
There, Sky's got a hold of one, but left field's moving.
And out.
Does she make? She does make the catch.
Made the catch, not too far from the fence. So for 1 out.
I couldn't see it, and then Sky kept running. The girls had their hands in the air, so I had mixed signals there.
Yeah, good hard hit, just a little short of the fence. Left fielder able to track it down and make the catch. Hawes steps in with 1 out.
24, Brindley Haas.
Looking to get a start of this 7th inning.
Outside.
A little outside for Brindley. Way to lay off that pitch.
Brindley didn't like that one.
Down in the strike zone, but called the strike, so a 1-1 count. As we try to end it here in the bottom of the 7th. Swung through that one for strike 2. Brindley behind the count now at 1-2. Up there trying to protect now.
So 1-2 count with 1 down. That's going to be a ball in the dirt.
Evens the count up at 2. One of the hardest things you have as a batter is when you're down with 2 strikes, trying to lay off that next pitch because you know it could be a strike. And
Ooh, like that one?
like that one, I think everybody on Winslow side thought that was a strike.
Even the pitcher looks, she's just like,
yeah.
ugh.
So even the count up at 3-2. So
Full count.
Outside.
Bren's going to get the walk.
Nice job by Brenly laying off those close pitches for the ball. Get a runner on base with Bates up to bat.
Number 7, Lauren.
Here with 1 out in the 7th. Looks like we're going to have a runner for Brenly at first. Looks like they might be looking for
Going to have a pinch runner.
Maybe a little bit more speed at first. Don't get me wrong, Brenly moves fast, but Brenly moves pretty good, but it looks like they might want a little bit more speed over there.
Looks like it's going to be Kelsey Penrod. She's a sophomore.
Kelsey in running for Brenly here. Kelsey hit pretty good that first game. Haven't seen her much after that first game.
She did play out in the field during the tournament last weekend in
Okay.
Wickenburg. Had a few at-bats. All right, so now we're reset. Defensives had their conversation. Have a pinch runner at first for Brinley. Lauren Bates up to bat, taking her spot in the batter's box. Blue is ready. 1 down, tied score, runner at first. It's going to be low.
Low got by catcher. Penrod down to second base. So now with 1 out, we actually do have a runner in scoring position. So base hit by Bates will score a winning run here. As that was a ball in the dirt, so 1-0 to Lauren.
That's going to be a line drive right at the second baseman.
Nice line drive. Second baseman didn't have to move, though, right to her. She didn't have to just put her glove up and right into her glove. Can't fault that.
It's going to be Jalen right up to bat with 2 down and a runner at second in scoring position.
Lauren was right on that pitch, just unlucky to hit right where she did. Okay, 2 outs. Lauren, Jalen up.
No, these girls are making good contact again today.
Yeah, just hitting. Sometimes you hit them where they're at.
Nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
Foul ball out of play.
Jalen chased one outside a little bit, able to foul it off. Okay, 0-1 on right here.
That's going to be foul down the third baseline.
Right behind now, 0-2 in the count. Trying to drive in that winning run here in the 7th.
Jalen making that adjustment, getting closer to the batter's box line. That's going to be a hit. That could be a run. Kelsey scores. So Jalen with the hit. That is going to be a walk-off, scoring Kelsey Penrod to win this game.
Nice hit by Jalen Wright to win the game there. Like I said, Winslow's been a pretty good team. They've lost the last 3 by 1 run, either in the 7th or 8th inning. So they battle. They're just coming up a little short then. Wait for our girls to come back from a 6-3 deficit to take the lead and win in the 7th, 7-6. They did a great job of hanging in there and battling after a couple of kind of rough innings for us. They did, but they hung in there and played a great game.
They did. So a few stats for today's game. We had Marble, who was 1 for 4. Sodaquist 2 for 4. Areola 2 for 2. Muth 2 for 4, Baca 1 for 4, Peralta 2 for 4, Haas 1 for 3, Bates 1 for 4, and Wright 1 for 4. So everyone in the lineup today getting a hit. Total of 13 hits, 12 singles and a home run, and 33 at bats.
And that's what you like. You like to see hitting up and down the lineup where they can't just focus on one or two players. You like to see everybody in the lineup hitting. It makes a tough team if they have to worry about everybody. And the girls up and down the lineup delivered today. We had some clutch hits in not only that last inning with Jaylen Wright, but throughout the game when we had 2 outs. So they did a great job tonight.
That they did. And thank you again for tuning in with us at Let's Go Elks today. Like I said, we will have live stream for the boys tomorrow in Miami, so make sure you tune in to it. And I'm Lily Ariola.
And I'm Wayne Anderson.
And thank you again for tuning in with us. Have a great weekend.
And that's